Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Chris Massimo back again with some more Apex Legends gameplay. Hope you guys are doing well today, and of course I just want to go ahead and let you know that this is a super exciting content that I have for you guys today. Reason for that being is because we finally made it to Platinum lobbies, and oh my gosh guys, what a grind. For any of you guys that have ever been able to go ahead and grind through ranked, you guys already know the struggle. The struggle of like all the emotions where you're just fed up with Apex, you want to uninstall it, and then of course the good wins that you get where you're just like finally, and you just have that sense of accomplishment and everything. So for the most part, we finally made it. I was super stoked about it, and I'm not gonna lie, it took a few times to actually get this particular gameplay, but I will say that it was awesome. It was totally worth it. I do want to say as well too that it took a lot of strategy, thinking as well. Almost 9 out of 10 times you have to at least have really good communication with your teammates. So this gameplay is just a little different. Reason for that being is because me and Better over here, or me and Blake, we actually ended up playing with a random. Our buddy Ethan wasn't on with us right now, so you usually see him as 420. So since he wasn't available, we ended up just solo queuing, and the next we ended up getting a dub. So for the most part, like I said, this gameplay was actually pretty fun, and it was also very fast paced. I know that most of the majority of the games I've been playing on Platinum lobbies lately have just been pretty slow. For the most part, I know that like I think at one game we had maybe like the sixth circle or sixth round was actually in the game at the point, and then next thing you know it, there was still like 11 squads, and we're like, oh my gosh, like what's gonna happen right here? All this stuff was about to get crazy, but I mean, like I said, I've had a lot of fun with it lately. Of course, especially with the whole tournament and everything else as well too. However, I will admit that I did have to take like a little break. I believe I might have said it myself, but for the most part, we're back into it. We're trying to go ahead and grind. I know there's only a few more days left of the season, so we're just trying our best to see as far as we can possibly get. If we can make it to Diamond, that would be awesome. But if we don't, that's totally fine. We're definitely going to be trying again next season. So what I do want to go ahead and address as well too is that for next season, I mean, there are so many things that are finally going on. And we're finally getting a little bit more teasers. And what I really like too is just the fact that I used to play Titanfall pretty often, if I might say so myself. I believe back in like 2015 or 2016, it was actually pretty fun. It was a great alternative to Call of Duty at the time. I believe it was like Advanced Warfare that I was playing, and that was not my favorite. I didn't enjoy it whatsoever. But if you guys don't already know, Respawn is actually the same developer from Titanfall, which also made this game. There's a lot of different game mechanics, and the movements are actually pretty similar as well too. And they happen to bring along a lot of the same guns. And another big thing that we're also getting is the fact that we're getting a new SMG, which is going to be an energy SMG called the Volt. I personally haven't used it because I didn't get to play Titanfall 2, but I have heard of great things about it. I've heard how great of a gun it actually was, and a lot of other good stuff. So I'm pretty excited to hear about it. I know that obviously they brought back like the R301, the Flatline, L-Star, and a majority of the other games that we're seeing in Apex Legends today. So for the most part, I know that it's going to be a really good implementation. I'm always glad to see new weapons, new characters, new storylines popping up. I feel like that just really helps with the longevity when it comes to this particular game. But what I think I'm most excited about is just to see, what the new stuff is actually going to be. I know we're getting a new map, and I've heard rumors that it's supposed to be a really small one. Obviously the maps that we have right now, World's Edge is actually probably one of my most favorites. Reason for that being is just because, for the most part, if you're getting third party, you can pretty much deal with it, if I might say so myself. Like right over here, obviously, we're facing a team right now, and I think the biggest thing about it is just the fact that if there wasn't another team going to third party, we can instantly just wipe this team out really quick, heal up, loot everything that we can, and then be ready for the next fight. I feel like in Kings Canyon, there's just no time to spare. Like the moment you get in a gunfight, you gotta go ahead and finish them. You have to hurry up and just heal up instantly. Don't even worry about looting, and then just prepare for the next team, just because the map size is just very, very small, and you can feel the difference as well. Majority of you guys that actually play Apex Legends, you guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. But don't get me wrong, I get a lot of great highlights on Kings Canyon, just because there's always action around the corner. But I'm waiting to see exactly how this map's going to go ahead and play. I'm actually very curious as to this whole crafting system. I know that we're supposed to get some type of way to craft like guns or upgrades or something. I mean, I really don't know. A lot of this stuff is confirmed, isn't confirmed as well too. Obviously there's just a lot of leaks that are going on, but for the majority of the part, we just have to wait till we get that update that comes in on August 18th. So for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I cover that and cover every specific detail that I possibly can. So just stay tuned. And also, I wanted to go over the new LTM that we saw recently. I know it was just a leak. Of course, an LTM is also known as a limited time event. I saw that it was supposed to be called Always Be Closing, and it is supposed to come out this Tuesday, August 11th. And I know that the more seasoned players on Apex have actually been able to play this before. Of course, like I had mentioned to you guys, I think I barely just started playing in like April or May, around that time. So I'm finally going to be able to get to play this. I actually enjoyed the limited time modes. I kind of wish, however, that they always had one running constantly, because sometimes, ranked and public matches, not that they can get overwhelming, but sometimes they're just a little bit too sweaty, or sometimes you just need a break from the game sometimes. And that's what I like about Call of Duty as well, that there's always a lot of game modes that are available to you and to the specific players, because sometimes during Call of Duty I just want to play domination matches or hardcore or maybe infected, or just something to mix up the things. But for the most part, like I said, this isn't more of like a complaint video or anything at all. It's just expressing what I would like to go ahead and see to make this game a little bit more enjoyable. Not saying that I don't enjoy it at all, but it's still one of my favorite games, if not my most favorite game at all. So but like I said, I'm sure that they are going ahead and start releasing everything, slowly, and of course, at their own pace. They do have a plan, and I trust the developers as a team, because they do listen to the community as well, which is something that's obviously huge when it comes to game development. So, like I said, I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see, all the new things that are going to be coming to this game. Of course, how the new meta is and everything else as well. So I would probably say that the majority of the gameplays that I've been doing lately, I've just been experimenting. A lot of things that I want to go ahead and try out, new different legends. And I will say that, however, since I am a caustic and bloodhound main, that I have been mixing it up with the different guns and legends, just to try and make myself better overall, just in case. But for the most part, like I said, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm trying out some new things, hopefully going to mix up some content for you guys, just to go ahead and see what we can do to bring a little bit more entertainment to the channel. But for the most part, as you can see over here, guys, the gameplay is going to be wrapping up very soon. I took a very unfortunate fall right over here, but luckily I had that self-res, and we ended up finding the last guy. So I was hoping to try and get this kill, but I didn't, and it's all good, just because I care more about wins rather than damage and kills overall. But for the most part, guys, I just want to say that, if you guys have made it this far, I appreciate each and every one of you. I enjoy all of the love and support you guys have been giving lately. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, I would appreciate it if you like, comment, and subscribe. But with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for your time today. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.